Let me get into what I like about Street Fighter as a franchise. For starters, it's fun. It's a fun game. I like fighting games. So, and Street Fighter is basically the most popular in the fighting game genre, and for good reason. It has great mechanics for the most part. It has recognizable characters. It has cool techniques that are recognizable just about anywhere. Every game has something a little different about it, but it's still Street Fighter. Like Street Fighter 4 focused on the focus system. Street Fighter 5 has the V trigger. Street Fighter 6 has its own style. And I mean, they even have their own aesthetic. Like Street Fighter 4 had a lot of ink. Street Fighter 6 was like hip hop, stuff like that. So what makes Street Fighter good is just not just a fighting style. You got the characters who bring these styles to life. Some would say characters don't matter in a fighting game, but I can't agree with that. You want to get to know these characters. It gives you more motivation to learn them, and it gives you an understanding of how to fight with them. You got Ryu and Ken, who they use the same fighting style. They use a form of karate, but as the games go on, they kind of make each style their own, so they don't feel like clones of each other. Ryu, he's much more focused. He wastes and attacks. Ken is much more flashy. He just goes and rushes down. So it's much more obvious as the game goes on. Then you got Guile, who has like this military style boxing. Most of his attacks are punches. He also has a flash kick, very popular. You got Chun-Li. She uses Chinese style kung fu. She mostly attacks with her legs. So then you got the other characters as well. You got Honda, who uses sumo, Zangief, who uses a wrestling style, Dalsin, who uses yoga, and Blanca, who is much more animalistic. And then you have the other characters that come in later. But Street Fighter 2 has like a diverse cast that's actually done correctly, and it's done in a fun way because it's a game where you go around the world and fight other people. So you have all these different cultures coming together for one goal, just to fight. And in a way, the fighting brings them closer to each other. Different cultures, different countries, but a common interest that makes them friends. Of course, not all of them are friends. You got Bison and Shadowloo who are trying to take over the world, but everyone else is friends. So as the games go on, you got all these other cool characters. You got Street Fighter 3 with Makoto and Ibuki. You got Street Fighter 4 with Shuri Han. Well, she was part of Super Street Fighter 4. Same thing, whatever. Street Fighter 5 had Rashid, and so on and so forth. I can't really think of anyone from Street Fighter 6 that I really think is cool. Maybe Jamie, he's alright, but I guess I'm more attached to the Street Fighter 2 characters. Even though I do feel like they get overused a lot, because you want to give the other Street Fighter characters a chance to shine, but at the same time, Street Fighter 2 is the reason fighting games are popular. So, you can't fault them for using them as much as they do. But, regardless, I like playing as these characters. I like the music that goes with it. The music can really set the mood. Like, some of these characters have their iconic themes that play. Some of the stages have iconic themes. One of the best ones being Volcanic Rim in Street Fighter 4. That one really gets the blood pumping. Especially you imagine having a tough fight on that stage. Just the music in the background, the guitar riffs, it really sets the mood. Like you need to win this fight. So, but that's all I had to say. Um, Street Fighter, I just enjoy it. It's simple as that. I'll catch you later.